Coming up next, the Doug Garrison Show. Doug's guest tonight, Karen Rhodes from UPaws, Scott Zerbel from the TV6 Canathon.The Fat Man is here, plus Luci Contois of Zonta, a taste of history on the catwalk. The Doug Garrison Show starts now.
Tell the host 2 minutes. Stand by live to tape. Lighting to show level, please. Confirm front of house sound PFL. Roll tape on masters to all the places. Let's clear the set. Cue John music, open stage mics, standby effects, standby CG, standby to open on 3, 2. All right, folks, let's have a good show. Stand by, roll it in.
Good job. Great. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks for coming to Up Front and Company for the Doug Garrison Show, and thanks for watching at home. We've got a neat show for you. It's that time of year when we think about giving. We're approaching Thanksgiving. We've got Christmas coming, and it's the things we think about, helping people less fortunate than us, doing things for people that could use a little bit of a help. Well, we have kind of a theme show for you today, and it's all nonprofits. Everybody that we have today is going to be representing some nonprofit agency in this community that does things to help people less fortunate. And it's something that we hope that you take away from this show, that you see something and you go, you know what, I like what they're doing. I'm going to maybe help them. And it doesn't have to necessarily be financial. It can be money, or it can be your time or your talents, because there's millions of things in this community that can be done for other people. We're just going to feature a handful of the agencies doing good works. If you want to know what else is going on, just go on the internet and check out the Lake Superior Community Partnership website. Find out what some of our nonprofit agencies are, and you might find something that fits what you're into, something that you can help other people. So when we're through with tonight's show, I hope you've been touched by something. I'm not talking about that guy we saw at the bar earlier, but something that we present to you in this show, something that kind of hits you in the heart, and you go, you know what? Our family's going to get involved this year. We're not going to think just about ourselves. We're going to think about other people as well, because that's the kind of thing that makes Marquette County what it is, a great place to live. So stick around. We've got some neat things. We'll be right back.
Good friends, good food, good times. Sit long, talk much, laughed often. Quotes you've heard or seen hanging on the walls of kitchens. They're all true because a kitchen is the heart of your family's home. When you walk through the doors of Schwalbach Kitchens, you become part of our family. As we help you create the kitchen of your dreams, see how affordable creating those memories can be. Schwalbach Kitchens, part of your family and your local kitchen dealer for over 32 years.
Okay, all right, we're back, and you already got a look at one of our guests here, but we have two guests, and I would like to introduce Karen Rhodes. Karen's an old good friend of mine, and won't say how old of friends we are, but Karen is a volunteer with UPaws, and Karen has Ralphie. How about that?
Ralphie is so cute.
Ralphie's going to steal the show, I think. That usually happens. Now, Ralphie's 3 years old. Ralphie's new to the center, and Ralphie needs a home.
He is. He's actually going into foster care right after the show tonight, because he recently had a problem with his eyes. He was attacked by another dog, and he had to have the eye removed. And Ralphie had a bad week. He also got neutered.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, but he's very affectionate. He just loves people. He just is a big snuggler, and we know he's going to find a good home.
We might not get out here tonight before we find Ralph.
So.
That would be great. Now, Karen, you're here because there's so much stuff going on right now with UPaws. You've got some fundraisers coming up. Let's find out what's going on. The first thing is
our Lights of Love booth just opened at the Westwood Mall, and it's been going on this is the 8th year now, and it's an opportunity for us not only to get out and meet the public around the holidays and remind them that we're here, but we need their support. And we sell our Lights of Love ornaments, which is a little paper ornament that you can put your pet's picture on. And it's not that one.
Okay.
And And it's a nice way to honor or remember a pet. And those will all be on the tree at the Westwood Mall. And we're also selling a lot of our fundraising items because we depend on the public for our support. New this year is the UPaws Pet Photo Calendar. If you could grab that.
These are all going to be available at the
we just came out with that, yes. It turned out really well. We had people submit pictures of their personal pets, and we had an online contest for what pet was going to be on the cover and the succeeding months. And people got very competitive. We raised enough money at 25 cents a vote to pay to have the calendar printed.
Great.
So all proceeds go to help support the shelter.
Super.
Also new this year are fudgy pucks.
Oh.
If you're a chocoholic, that's a good thing to have.
Well,
It's
we can't
made
talk
by
about
Sakelys.
chocolate. I'll talk about that later. But fudgy pucks, those are good.
Fudgy pucks,
Yep.
that's another fundraiser. And we have a few of our Bon Appetit cookbooks left over from last year. Has 500 recipes from local people.
Yep, this is a thick book. There's a lot of recipes.
A lot
in
of
here.
recipes. There's some pet food recipes in the back, so you can make your own pet treats.
Great, that'd be good.
So we have a lot of things going on for Lights of Love. We have a lot of UPaws gear. We have mugs and magnets and shirts, and so anything that you'd want for a gift for your loved ones at Christmas.
Be a great way to give a Christmas present, right?
It is, and I didn't want to forget to thank CCI donated a good amount of money for us, and we made a special booth this year to make it even more handy for all of us who man the booth during the holidays. And a special group from Northern Michigan University, the Northern Michigan Constructors, volunteered and put the whole thing together for us just volunteered their time. So I just wanted to make sure to thank them.
Great. They did a good job. Yeah.
And they did a real good job.
Now we've also got November is Adopt a Senior Pet Month.
November is Adopt a Senior Pet Month. Ralphie is only 3, but we do get older dogs and cats there. And speaking as somebody who has older cats in my home, they do have a lot of life left in them, and they just want to be loved and have the attention through the end of their life.
And they're a little harder to find a home for,
sometimes they are, but it depends on the pet.
Yeah.
And all those senior pets are 50% off this month.
Okay, 50% off senior pets.
Senior pets, and there's
That's
some
great.
nice ones.
Oh, that'd be
nice
awesome.
Ones.
Now, we also want to talk about cats. We don't want to talk just about canine Americans, but also feline Americans.
Yes.
And you and I are both cat lovers.
Yes.
And you've got a lot of cats.
We have a lot of cats. We've had good luck through the summer adopting out cats, but it seems as if as soon as we get our cat population down, we get more in. So we really want to give all these cats a chance at a good, loving home. And there are so many nice ones there. I have all I can do not to adopt them when I go out there.
Can we talk about cats for a minute? Because so often someone says, I don't like cats. Well, my experience is that typically they never had cats.
Had cats, yeah.
If you ever have a cat, you're probably going to fall in love with that cat because they're different than dogs. They're not dogs, but they give love in a whole different way, and they can really add to your family. So please check out UPaws. You can visit their website. You can go out and visit. Take a look at what they have out there with cats and dogs, plenty of other animals available for adoption. And this is the time of year to do it, too.
It is, and there's actually a special going on Friday and Saturday. Some of our shelter supporters have gotten together and donated the money for 8 fully sponsored cat adoptions on Friday and another 8 on Saturday. So if you've been thinking of adopting a cat and money is the issue, come on out. And even if you don't get in on those free adoptions, sponsored adoptions, all cats are 50% off because we want to get these cats into nice homes for the holidays.
That'd be great. So Friday and Saturday, the first 8, basically, cat adoptions are free. And beyond that, it's 50%.
Yes.
So it's a sale on cats.
We don't like to say sale on cats.
We'll try to speak their language here.
We'll try to, yes.
Regardless. Well, Karen, we're behind what you're doing. I know that we call you a volunteer. You're kind of more like an unpaid part-time employee because of what it boils down to. But thank you and your husband, Joe, and all the other volunteers out there for what you do. We hope to find a good home for Ralphie and all the senior pets during November and the cat population.
And the cat population,
find
yes.
homes for them, too. Karen, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks, Deb.
All right, thank you.
The Marquette Community Federal Credit Union has a great deal just for you.
No way.
You can get a loan for 6.9% APR up to $5,000 for a maximum of 36 months.
That's outstanding.
No, it's true. That's 6.9% APR up to $5,000.
Really?
Plus, there's more.
Come on.
Non-members stop in and ask about additional savings.
Yikes.
Great value and savings at the Marquette Community Federal Credit Union.
Thank you. Thanks for sticking around. I want to update right now. We've had some different things on the show, and I want to make sure that we don't forget about them. A quick update. You might remember Dr. Jim Sorrell's book, the SOS Diet book. I want to let you know, if you still want to lose weight for Christmas, you can. You can lose between 5 and 10 pounds by Christmas. Now, you might have to kind of skimp a little bit come Thanksgiving dinner, but if you're still into that thing where you're thinking, gee, I have this dress I want to wear, I have these clothes I want to wear, my relatives are going to see me, you can lose 5 to 10 pounds by Christmas by the SOS Diet, and I'm not just selling this book for him. I did it myself. I'm a believer, so give it a try. I'm going to try to get into that dress one way or another. So we're updating. Earlier, we had some Lambda Chi Alpha guys on. They were doing a Canathon drive. I've got Scott Zerbel here today. He's the czar of the Canathon, a good friend of mine. Scott, thanks for joining us. We want to get updated on where we're at with the Canathon. We're coming down the home stretch. What do we have to do to make this thing work?
Well, the Canathon is probably, we're about a week and a half into the Canathon. It'll wrap up on December the 2nd, and things are rolling along quite nicely throughout the UP. We have collections going on in 10 Upper Peninsula counties. There's a lot of things going on, not only in Marquette County, but throughout the UP to help feed a hungry neighbor. Yeah, you talked about something special going on with Econo Foods, I think? Yeah, on the 23rd, Tuesday the 23rd, which is the Tuesday before Thanksgiving, Econo Foods in Marquette, Iron Mountain, and Houghton will be matching pound for pound all food donated at their store. So if people haven't donated, it's a great opportunity to go in there and double the impact of their donation. So you take your cans into Econo Foods or buy cans there, correct, they double it. Correct. That's awesome. Yeah. You know, I heard a number of the total number of pounds you've collected over the, 29 years of this event? Yeah, this year will be the 29th, and next year we celebrate our 30th anniversary. But since the event began, we've collected over 2.58 million pounds of food for the needy in the Upper Peninsula, and it's just unbelievable. And we talk about it's always important, but this year more than ever, those food pantries are getting pretty low. Yeah, I've heard reports, since I started organizing things for this year of, the pantry shelves being empty, there, and the need is just there. And I've been the director of the Canathon for 21 plus years, and it's sad that the need never goes away. This year is a little bit just because of the economy and that kind of a thing, and more people who have in the past made donations are now going in asking for assistance. Yeah, that's really something. What I think people have to do is they have to look at this and say, gee, I'm not looking for a reason not to give. I want to look for a reason to give. And even though everybody's pushed to the limit, we all want to give more. This is a good chance to express that concern for your hungry neighbors. It doesn't matter if it's one can or a case of cans. Whatever you donate is going to make a difference somewhere along the line. Yeah, the nice thing about the Canathon is it's a very tangible thing. If I donate a can, that actually goes directly to that individual. In other events, and there's nothing wrong with giving cash or other types of things, it's a very personal connection between the donor and those receiving those donations. And the weirdest thing you've ever gotten? Well, there's a can of Fry Chick that's been... Fry Chick? Fry Chick. I haven't tried that yet. Yeah, that would probably have to be the weirdest thing. And matter of fact, that can is... we're holding on to it. It's a symbol. Yeah, it is a symbol. Now, when is the show? When is the Canathon show? The Canathon wraps up on December the 2nd. We'll be going live from our studios at TV6, as well as a number of locations throughout the UP on December the 2nd, starting at 7, going from 7 to 8 o'clock. As a matter of fact, people can tune in for the Doug Garrison show at 6:30, switch to 6, watch the Canathon. Okay, great. You did it for me. All right. Scott Zerbel, TV6, we're so happy that you guys take this on every year. It's a great effort, and it's good for the Upper Michigan and Marquette County. Every county, like you say, the food stays local. It's a great thing. We hope it keeps going forever. Scott, thanks for joining us. Thank you. All right. Thank you.
Big, scary monster. They're gone. Come on, we got you. Relax. You're all right.